I know that I've said that Jasmine coin is going to be worth a lot more than people think. And I still stand on that. I think it's going to be worth a lot more than the people that have either given up on it or the people that never believed in it and still currently don't believe in it. And for those people that are deciding on whether they should average down into their Jasmine coin or wait for it to break out to their level and then sell at a break even or sell at barely a profit. You have to understand this. Majority of the positions that I got into, majority of the investments in crypto that I got into were negative before they were positive. Why? Because it's very difficult to predict when the bottom will be. And it's also very difficult to predict what crypto will do over time. So if crypto starts to fall because the government did something, or because there's less implementation and maybe there's some negative news, or just the market in general, interest rates, whatever you're looking at that comes out as a negative, the market goes the opposite way. You don't know exactly where that lowest point is, but you know you got into a lower point compared to what the peak point is. Life is full of opportunities. And I tell this to my kids all the time. I tell this to anybody that wants to listen. Life is full of opportunities. And I'm sure you see it. It's whether you decide to take on that opportunity or not, and how much you want to go heavy into that opportunity. If you do your research into some of those opportunities that people give you, you would realize whether it is or it isn't going to be something that's worth your while. So when somebody approaches you and says, this job is amazing, and then you go and research what that job is, and it's not even a business, they're just looking to get you on board to get your social security number, you realize that there's no benefit to it, and it's going to be a scam, and it's going to affect you in a negative way. However, if you go into something like an investment and you're like, what is this investment? Why am I getting into this? What are they going to do? Where do people see it going? What are the predictions that are out there? All of that stuff. You can see that Jasmine Coin has a lot of upside. And where it stands here today, this would be considered one of those opportunities that people are going to regret. You're going to say to yourself and to your friends and to your family, I had the opportunity to buy Jasmine Coin when it was down at 1 cent. You're like, well, why didn't you buy it? Well, I just didn't believe in it at that time, and now I can see the success that it has, and, I shoulda, coulda, woulda done this. But you did. You were going to regret, for the people that are saying, I probably shouldn't average down, I should just wait till it gets to my break even point. You're going to regret not finding lows and this being that low to invest in on. Now, I don't want to influence you. I'm not a person that likes to influence people. I don't even call myself an influencer. I call myself a YouTuber, an investor. That's how primarily I do make my money, is through investing. But I'm not going to influence you to purchase a position because you haven't done all of your research, or buy into all of that stuff, buy into the position because it's at a low point. You have to influence yourself. You have to tell yourself, this is why I'm going to buy into that play. Now, with the gains that we're going to see in Jasmine Coin, that's the sole reason as to why you're going to regret, why it's going to be the biggest regret that you can have. I have some in my lifetime. Not investing into Bitcoin in beginning stages of it, I'm very much for seeing things through. So not investing into Bitcoin at those levels, not having enough money to buy in Bitcoin again when it was at $17,000, not buying into Ethereum when it was at $800, or buying in it there, not believing in some other plays, right? Not holding Dogecoin all the way through to 70 cents. There's so many opportunities and so many things that I've missed that I can say that are big regrets. And I don't want you guys to have another one. So guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. I have a link for BTCC in the description. You guys can get a 10% deposit bonus if you specifically use my link. You can also get extra bonuses up to $10,055, 40% lower trading fees, and you can, you don't have to worry about VPN or KYC because it's not required. So feel free to check that out. Link is at the top of the description, and I don't think you'll regret it. I think it's honestly a very, very good platform where it could get maybe a little bit complex at times, but if you simplify it and focus on one thing at a time, you'll get it very, very easily. Now, Jasmine coin currently stands at 1.1, almost 1.2 cents. This is very low compared to where it was. If you don't know, Jasmine coin was basically at a 6-cent price point, meaning that from here to that high point, it would be a 6x, about a 6x return on what you put into it. So $1,000 could potentially be $6,000, right? And you could also see a lot more as you get to other price points. Now, no, I bought at 40% of a penny. Someone that believes in Jasmine coin, someone that understands that we have not seen altcoin season yet, and we still are going to see massive amounts of volume for Jasmine. I have not sold my Jasmine coin, not a single cent, not a single coin of Jasmine coin has come out of my possession. Honestly, I've added more to my leverage trading portfolio in this process. And there's a reason as to why I decided to do that. Jasmine coin has so much potential for growth. It is currently sitting right outside the top 100, which is what you want to invest into for something that's going to get into the top 100. It's sitting with $30 million worth of volume, a 5% volume to market cap ratio. It has 96,000 holders, and get this, it has 242,000 people that have added it to their watch list. Why? Because it honestly is something that you should track. It's something that you should keep an eye on. And when it does break out, you'll see a lot of people that are upset. Like, oh, I thought it was going to go below 1 penny. I thought it was going to go below 70% of a penny. If it does, great, right? I will find a way to establish a further position in Jasmine coin if that is the case. But I don't believe that to be the case. And when we see it break out, when altcoin season truly breaks out, Jasmine coin will make heavy moves, not just to the 6-cent level, but to the 10-cent, 20-cent, 50 and $1 level that you guys will look at and go, that's a 100x. I could put $1,000 into this play right now, or have 100,000, and it turns to $100,000. Is that not insane? If you think about it, something that has history of getting to multiple billions of dollars worth of a market cap should potentially get to hundreds of billions of dollars worth of a market, or sorry, should get to billions of dollars worth of a market cap, tens of billions of dollars. My projection is somewhere around 50 to 75 billion, which will get you to $1 to $1.50. Now, also, you still don't know as to how much supply is going to be out there in circulation with everything that has been said about Jasmine coin and everything that can be done, how much can be locked up. And with that, the unknown makes it even more interesting than that $1 and $1.50 mark. It starts bringing into, into question and into account the $17 price point that you've seen from many of analysts and many of projections that are out there. Now, I'm not on that hill yet. I'm still on the hill of $1 to $1.50. And in the short term, looking at this year, I'm looking for about 25 cents this year. So I can't wait until we see that. And then a lot of people that are negative towards it, that don't believe in it, they instantly shut up because they have nothing to say. And the only thing they would have to say is to talk more negatively about it and say, well, you better sell while it's up. And they're just going to keep saying things like that just so that whatever they feel should happen actually happens. But it's not. And I can't wait for you guys to be wrong again. Again. Not you that wants to invest in a Jasmine coin or, has the thought process like, hey, I should, but I don't know, right? You're at least understanding a little bit and, questioning the positives as well as the negatives and, weighing your options. Other people are just like, no, it's not it. And I respect your decision to say no, but then to see Jasmine coin break out see it worth billions of dollars, and then still say it can't get up to those points even though it already has is crazy. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel for Patreon, for Twitter, and for BTCC if you guys want a platform that's amazing. I'm going to get out of here. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.